Hey, check it out, it's MediaShinobi, and today we're going to be reviewing episodes 2 to 4 entitled I'm Home, Southwestward, and Soldier. We have Chris. Let's get at it.
Ymir the Titan.
Okay, we'll start it off that way.
Yeah, and we're sorry we missed out the last 2 reviews. We've been kind of busy and Giant got sick. So I'm just going to breeze through episodes 2 and 3 real fast because the real meat of these episodes was episode 4. Episode 2 mostly focused on Sasha and her backstory. Before, they used to just make fun of her, look down to her people because they live off the land, they hunt. But now with these people or refugees coming in, they have to share the land. It's selfish, but I understand what she meant. I mean, how would you like it if people just came in after talking shit about how you live and then now you have to live with them? Sasha also steps up in this episode. She takes on a small Titan with nothing but her bare feet and a bow and arrow. Compared to other characters where usually they would hide that fear, no, she outwardly shows a fear. But for Kane, it's not nearly as triumphant as for Sasha. He goes back to his village and he sees it's completely deserted, the buildings are destroyed, but there's no body, there's no blood, there's no real evidence of people getting eaten by Titans. But there is a Titan on top of his house though, which leads to another very important and critical scene. When he's about to leave, he hears the Titan say, "Welcome home." And yeah, Reiner, you suspicious motherfucker. Once the groups finally converge back together, they realize there's no home. Once they realize this, they decide to camp out in this abandoned castle for the night. And at that point, the situation gets from shit to real shit to even shittier because why not? This world sucks! Apparently now they can move at night, starting bombarding their castle, and of course the Beast Titan comes out and kills their horses because you know that's what he does. He just kills and throws horses now. Back with Sasha and Levi, it looks like they finally convinced the priest to, in a way, confess something about what's going on. He says he can't really tell him everything, but he can tell him about someone who can, and that's Krista. Now granted, he said that she might not even know exactly what's up, but maybe because of her name or what her status is, she has some kind of power in terms of political power or whatever. Back at the castle, sadly all the Survey Corps members that were with the group, they just get killed over time. I mean, they tried their best, but the Titans just keep coming, and at one point they even realize it's not random. And we see the Beast Titan even like is throwing rocks, and he lets out a scream that looks like it's commanding the Titans. We feel like that Beast Titan himself has somewhat control over them. With everyone at the end of the rope, Ymir just says, "Fuck it, give me that knife, Connie." She grabs it, jumps off the castle, cuts herself, and bam, transforms into a Titan. And I'm not gonna lie, her transformation is really goddamn cool. And it's such a relief talking about this because I read up to this point already in the manga, and I had to hold this shit in for so long. Without spoiling too much of the manga, we know based on the characters' reactions, especially Reiner and Ymir, they know what's up. We see a flashback of Reiner of apparently Ymir when she was a Titan eating his friend. And we can assume that Reiner knows who Ymir is. So does that make Reiner a Titan shifter? Reiner?
Connie, we need to leave.
But Reiner, I could have sworn I heard.
The mission comes first.
Fine. And especially Ymir, when Connie says that, Ymir's all like, really? You think your parents are the Titan? You're so small though. Ymir, you're front. You're straight up front. Overall, again, I really like the build-up for these episodes. Especially for Ymir's finally to show that she's a Titan. I just love that moment so much. And based on what Connie said, it looks like the Titans didn't break in exactly. The Titans were people from that village and they just transformed because the evidence just points to that. We see the fact that there's no blood, there's no bodies, the horses are still there, and also makes me think, do you think Reiner and Ymir know who the Beast Titan is exactly? Like, know who he is personally? Because once Connie points it out, like, oh, that's a Beast Titan, the camera focuses on, I believe, Ymir and Reiner, and they look at it and they have like a sense of, oh shit, it's him kind of thing. Again, overall, I do like it, but I think my issue with, it's just me personally, is the fact that I read kind of far ahead, so the enjoyment is not as much as season 1 because I went there blind. Well, here I know a lot. It's my fault for reading. I'm just saying that the enjoyment comes from like not knowing exactly and seeing how it plays on. Overall, I really like season 2, and I like the fact that it looks like all the characters are gonna converge together with their storylines. We see Eren, Mikasa, and Armin are coming over to the castle to help out, and sadly Levi's gonna still injured, so he's not gonna be participating. And oh, one more thing. Hanji took a remnant of Annie's hardened crystallized skin, and she compared it to the wall, and apparently they're made of the same thing. And that would probably explain why or how the humanity built those walls. They didn't build them. The Titans built them. So that's all I gotta say for the episode. What do you think about them?
I thought the last 3 episodes were really good, especially this episode. It pretty much confirmed my suspicions for the frickin' wall.
How they built it.
It pretty much seems like, okay, we're just gonna stack up titans and let them harden. Exactly. And in addition, it just makes you think who else could be titans, and I definitely look forward to the next couple of episodes.
I know who they are.
Of course you did. Cheater.
I'm not cheater. So that's all we gotta say. Comment below what you guys think about the episodes. Subscribe if you like it. Check out our Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook account. And see you next time. This is 2/3 MediaShinobi signing out. Peace.